Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, beautiful sisters inside the Sacred Shamanic Medicine Circle. Hello, I am so happy to be here with you today for this Divine Feminine transmission and gift activation. I am so excited to share this. I just came back from being outside where I just received some really, really beautiful medicine and light codes and river goddess codes that I'm excited to bring through today, the transmission for you all. If you're here live, please say hello. If you're here on the replay, let me know you're here. I would love to know who is connecting to this transmission today to extend the medicine out to all of you. So I know we have some new sisters in the group, so for those of you who haven't connected with me yet, my name is Alasia, and I am the Cosmic Earth Mother of Sanctuary of Sophia and New Earth Sisterhood. I am a Sophianic medicine woman, a divine feminine transformation guide, and a plant medicine oracle, and so all of that medicine weaves in through my work. Oh, good morning, Jocelyn. Hi, sister. So glad you're here. So today I'm really excited because there's some really beautiful codes that want to come in, and I was feeling this about a week or so ago that I wanted to do a transmission around what it means to walk the path of the divine feminine, right? And I wanted to bring through an activation as part of that. And so I did a poll in the group and also connected in, and what really was coming through was about activating your soul's gifts. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today, and that's the activation that I'm going to be bringing through for all of you to better connect with your soul's gifts. So, when we feel into the experience of ascension, of spiritual awakening, of waking up to who you are as a soul, it is such a beautiful, deep process, and a big part of that is remembering and discovering who we are and what our soul carries, what's the medicine that we carry. So you'll hear me talk about that a lot around, like, what's your medicine? What kind of medicine do you carry? And so as you go through your journey of releasing all of the layers of the ego and all of the false beliefs and conditioning and programming, when that releases, you're able to then really connect more to who you are and to your soul essence and what medicine and what gifts are within your organic blueprint, your divine feminine organic blueprint, which is a part of your light body. It's a part of your soul's makeup, that specific template blueprint. I'm sorry, not template. It's a blueprint that God created just for you that holds all of your gifts. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. So if you're here, I'd love to know, like, when you think of your soul's gifts, what comes to mind for you? Right? Like, are you a healer? Are you really amazing with animals? Are you really incredible at holding space? Do you love to sing? Are you able to help take people through processes? You know, as a mother, as a wife, like, what are your special soul gifts? You know, what are you bringing through? It's 11:11 here. So when we feel into that, and really ask ourselves, really get to know ourselves, because a huge part of walking the path of the divine feminine is knowing yourself and knowing who you are, knowing your core beliefs and what you stand for and what's important to you as that vessel of God. Because when you claim the path of walking the divine feminine, you're really claiming that pathway of embodying more of your God self, of more of your divinity, of that higher self, and allowing God to move through you and to activate all that's inside of you that is ready to come alive, that's ready to be shared with the world. And so when you activate your divine feminine organic blueprint, all of those things start to then begin to weave. I see it as like the weaving of your medicine starts to come online more when you can recognize that you are holding the divine feminine energy, and when you really feel called to walking that path of embodiment, all of the channels start to open to support yourself. So when it comes to divine feminine, like what is the divine feminine, right? The divine feminine is Sophia. So Sophia is the divine feminine. She is the goddess. She is the wisdom of God. She's the Holy Spirit. And so when we feel into like what it means to be feminine, you know, this is a unique experience, but for me, like, I've been really exploring a lot of going more into my feminine, because I was in my masculine a lot throughout my life because I was independent and I was doing all the things. And, you know, I was really like in this protection survival because I needed that based on my life and my childhood trauma and things like that. And so now, as I've been going through my Sophianic experience of awakening and really connecting to my Sophianic codes and my divine feminine, divine mother codes, it's really been a softening, and it's allowing myself to soften, to do less, to be more, to be in the moment more, to allow my feminine heart to guide me. And I've always allowed my feminine heart to guide me, but there was also this masculine protection around it to not fully like enjoy the softness of being in my feminine. So as you can tell, I'm in a hotel room. So I'll give you an example of what my feminine really wanted for me. So as you all know, I'm living full time in a 25-foot RV. It's really small. It's not luxurious. So I hold luxury codes. I love luxury. I love to be in the state, the energetic experience of luxury. And so a big part of that for me is like traveling, having new experiences, staying in luxurious hotel rooms, taking really long baths and showers, and just really allowing myself to be spoiled in that way. That's something that my feminine has always loved and used to be a big part of my life. And now, since living in the RV and going through this really deep transformation, I haven't really had that. And so a couple weeks ago, I've been going through some really deep processes, and I've shifted so much. I've leveled up so much, especially over these last 3 months. And so I know my feminine was calling for a rest, for a reprieve, for a day of luxury. So I booked a hotel, actually in my old hometown, right here in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, right here on the Cuyahoga River. And I've had the most amazing flowy 24 hours. Everything is worked out, best case scenario. That's my new mantra, in case you're needing a new mantra if things aren't necessarily going according to plan. Everything is working out, best case scenario. Everything is working out, best case scenario. Rewiring your timeline. Like, instead of like, oh, this didn't happen the way I wanted to, like, actually everything's working out, best case scenario. So I had the most amazing day. I'm here right on the river. You can go down to the rocks by the river, by the waterfall. I'm going to post a photo in here so you guys can see it, because I've been connecting to those codes over the last 24 hours. And my feminine really needed that, connecting with the earth, connecting to be this close to the waterfalls, to be this close to the river. Last night, my partner and I, we went out to dinner. We had this beautiful night. We got our dinner for free. It was gifted to us because we went to this new restaurant. They messed up our order like a ton, and so we just were like patiently waiting. They gifted us our entire meal. You know, that's abundance. That was being in the feminine flow of like, okay, let's go here, let's do this, and all these beautiful things came through. So I just want to share that essence of the feminine, like following your feminine heart and allowing the gifts, right? Allowing those gifts to be able to come in and receive. And that was one of the last transmissions I brought through in this group, is like, how can I receive more gifts, right? So when we open ourselves up to receive, we're able to do that. And that's part of being in the feminine state, right? So, oh, hey sister, good to see you too. Thank you for being here. So I really want to invite you to play with me in this energy, to play in the frequencies of the divine feminine energy, of that flow, of that magnetism. What is that? That magnetism. I say magnetism, I want to connect to my womb. My womb is calling to me. So allowing your feminine heart to guide you, being open to receive the gifts that are part of your divine inheritance, sister. They are part of your divine inheritance. And we get to receive them. That is why we're here. That's why you're in this circle. You're drawn to this group, into this space, to my medicine, because I'm holding those codes for you to share with you, that if we can soften more into our feminine and just allow, instead of persisting after it, but just really like being open to receive and allowing our heart and womb consciousness to guide us, to connect. We can do that and just follow the flow. Like, my feminine really needed this, and I just went out and received the most beautiful experience with the earth at the river here on the waterfall. I did grid work on this river when I got here 6 months ago, and she's been gifting me gifts ever since. So like, that's one of my gifts, right? I work with the rivers and the river goddesses as part of my blueprint, as part of who I am. So I want to do a little activation today to begin to connect you to your divine feminine blueprint, and feeling that and allowing yourself to just connect to this aspect of you, to allow yourself to connect to this aspect of your divinity. So, okay, so we're just going to settle in here. And if you feel guided, you can place a hand on your heart, a hand on your womb, connecting in, settling in, just really allowing yourself to relax. I'm just going to lean back a little bit here. Coming into a state of gratitude. Feeling grateful for just being able to be with yourself today in this moment. Welcoming in our higher selves, calling our higher selves forward. Welcoming in Gaia, Pachamama, Mother Earth. Connecting in to the earth, connecting into the land that you're on, giving gratitude to the ancestors and the spirits of the land that are holding you, asking for permission to do this sacred work, tuning in, extending your gratitude. Thank you, Pachamama. Beloved Holy Mother, Holy Father, Christ Sophia, God, we welcome you into this space today inside the sacred shamanic medicine circle for all of our sisters here tuning into this transmission. Set the highest intention to bring forth the activation to serve every sister's highest good, for her highest good of all, to connect her to her mission, to her divine feminine organic blueprint that will support her in her embodiment for her highest timeline of joy, abundance, grace, spaciousness, beautiful shamanic experiential lifestyle. And as we just open up the field, sister, I just want you to really tune into your own energetic field, tuning into your light body, which is your energetic field, your etheric field here that surrounds you. And your field is what contains all of your signature medicine, all of your codes, all of your beautiful essence of your soul, all of your gifts, your soul gifts. And just feeling in, leaning in a little bit more, feeling into your radiance, that you have an abundance of gifts that are unique to you, that are only available to you to bring forward into this world. These gifts are gifts that God has gifted to you, and it's part of your divine assignment to share them. And by sharing your gifts, you open yourself up to your true divine inheritance and abundance. Sharing your soul's gifts is where your abundance comes from, your divine abundance, your organic abundance. And so I'm just going to bring through a bit of activation here, setting the intention now to activate one of your soul's gifts that is ready to be activated now for you to connect to. Nea kola sola na ishkalaro le skanala toye gaya no la ya la soe la ya no e kaya lo sola na ya la toya ya na he ya o ya yo. I'm just feeling the cells begin to awaken. And I just want to ask your higher self to reflect this piece to you now. Reflecting what is ready to be seen today to connect you more deeply to who you are. Connecting you more deeply to your divine feminine blueprint. Beautiful. So we just want to allow this stream of Sophianic coding to continue to work through the field, bringing in all of the gifts, all of the medicine that you're ready to uncover and unlock. I'm calling in all the miracles, magic, and divine gifts that come with this space. And just really connecting you to your womb now, allowing your womb to guide you. Your womb holds your deepest gifts, your sacred divine feminine gifts stored in your womb. And just bridging that connection a little bit to your womb, letting her know that you're here, you're grateful for her holding your gifts, and you're excited to discover them, to unlock them and to embody them so you can create that beautiful life that your soul came here to create, the highest timeline, the dream timeline, where all of your heart and soul's dreams are on, that version of you living those dreams. She's here. She's with us in this transmission, in this activation as your higher self. She's guiding you. Just allowing that to be understood and known deep in your body. And so we just give gratitude for this experience today. Thank you, Pachamama. Thank you to the earth. Thank you, Sophia, Holy Mother, for the codes that have streamed through today. We're just going to seal up your field now. Shukuyama, sukuyama, riata, riata, riata. Sealing through Christ. Ariana, karukoshkutia, riata, kartika, tukishki, riata, riata. Anchoring, weaving this down deep. Aria, sukuriata, riasa, karakashkuta. Closing through the prayer and intention of allowing this medicine to support you fully on your path. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And so it is. So just taking a moment to come back, orient yourself to the room, to your body. That was so deep. I would love to know how this landed for you, sisters. If you feel called to share what you received, to be witnessed, when we share in a space like this, it actually is deeply, deeply healing. It regulates our nervous system, and it allows our body to feel safe to be seen, in a group of women who understand this process, who are going through this process, and allowing ourselves to be received in that way. And I hope that this served you well, sisters. I am so excited to be able to share more of this work with you. If you are feeling called to go deeper with me, I am offering some really beautiful divine feminine soul activation work. This month I'm offering breakthrough sessions with voice messenger supports for a beautiful, beautiful offering. And I'm also available now for 3-month private one-to-one containers to really activate, unlock, and embody your divine feminine transformation and gifts. So I'm really excited. If you know that you are ready for your next level of expansion around your divine feminine transformation and journey and embodying that resonance of your soul, I'd love for you to reach out to me. We can get on a call and chat to see where you are, what's real for you, and how I can support you. This is part of my medicine. I am a divine feminine transformation guide. I have been going through this for so long, and I'm so excited to be able to really offer this in such a deeper way now that these codes have been so deeply embodied and anchored in me, and my whole life is completely transformed. And I would just love to, support you, sisters, if you are feeling called to going deeper into this work with me. Just want to take a moment here to tune into the comments. Jocelyn says, I'm not sure what I received, but I'm looking forward for my gifts to unfold as the week goes on. Yeah, and just being open, right? Everything is working out best case scenario. So the way that our gifts come in, it's like a deep knowing, and things will just begin to magically happen. So follow your intuitive nudges. That's your homework, sisters, after this activation. Follow your intuitive nudges of what you're being guided to do, to go. It could be as simple as I need to go to this place in nature, or I need to go and listen to this song, or something drops in from your higher self. It's just about following the breadcrumbs. That's all you need to do, is follow the breadcrumb, and it's going to guide you there. That's how this works. Oh, you're welcome, sister. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you for this transmission. Yeah, you're welcome, beloved. Thank you so much, sisters. I would love to know how things continue to land for you. Please feel free to share in the group if you received as part of flowing in the medicine